11.2. Hi, welcome to the video, by the way. So today, I want to share with you a couple tips on my mindset going into the new year. Maybe you can pick something from this as well. My first mindset that I'm going over is quality over quantity. I would love to just bust out a bunch of YouTube videos. I would love to just do a bunch of races and just say I did them. But what is 3 or 4 marathons with mediocre times compared to 1 marathon or 2 with really good times because you got to train and recover? That's my mindset. I had only 8 weeks to prepare for the Columbus Marathon. 4 hours and 22 minutes is okay for somebody who's literally gone from couch to marathon in only 8 weeks. I'll take it. I finished, I got the medal. I don't wear the medal again. What sticks with me is the 4 hours and 22 minutes. I want to do better than that. So my mindset going into this year for YouTube, for photography, for running is going to be quality over quantity. So starting in April, I have 24 weeks to prepare for my next marathon. So 24 weeks, that is literally triple the amount of time. So I expect triple the result. So I'm hoping for a sub 345. Maybe it seems unrealistic, but for me, I think it's possible. The second really important mindset quality I want to have for this next year is balance. I felt like before I started running, I was trying to get into lifting a lot, and I've always been a skinny person, so for me, sorry as she is crunching food in the background. Balance for me is really important. Before I started running, I was doing a lot of lifting, and I looked like this. I knew I was skinny, I wanted to gain weight, I worked really hard, I ate a ton of calories, and I got my physique up to this. Obviously that's with good lighting, and I had a huge pump from the gym. But as I've started running, I've noticed my physique has kind of tapered down to its thinner side again. There's nothing wrong with being thin, it's just, I want a nice balance. I want to be able to look a certain way and lift a certain amount of weight, but also be able to run marathons and ultra marathons. So for me, the hybrid athlete style of training is going to be key to giving me the balance that I'm after. Another part of my mindset is getting the proper equipment to run. I feel like every run that I've gone on in 2023 has been chug a bunch of water and electrolytes before, chug a bunch of water and electrolytes after, and we'll just deal with the feeling of dehydration during the run. It is what it is kind of mindset. But when you run a marathon or any other endurance event, notice how there's aid stations set up throughout the entire thing. People are constantly getting fuel during their workouts. So why don't I do that same thing? Well, the reason I don't is because I don't have enough pockets. I can't carry a water bottle. I don't have all the proper equipment. So part of my balancing act is finding the proper equipment. So if that's a water bottle I can run with, maybe even a manly fanny pack I can take some extra gels with or something, that's what we need to find, because just shrugging your shoulders and saying, nah, it doesn't matter that much. When you're training for a major event like a marathon or an ultra, it does matter. So for me, I want to find the proper equipment. I'm also going to buy a brand new pair of shoes in 2024 because I'm doing a trail run, so I need a special shoe for that. And then I'm going to upgrade my running shoe right now into having 2 separate ones. And I'm going to upgrade my current shoe collection by getting a pair of everyday trainers that I love and trust, that give my feet a lot of support. And then on top of that, I'm going to get a race day shoe that's a little bit lighter, a little bit faster, and I never had any of that before, so I'm excited to shop for shoes. All right, now we need to talk about diet. Speaking of diet, I thought it'd be fun to make a s'more. One thing I want to improve on in 2024 is finding a balanced diet that works for me as a hybrid athlete. You could eat 100 grams of carbs via donuts, or you could eat 100 grams of carbs via pasta or rice or sweet potatoes. And you might say, well, 100 grams is 100 grams, or 500 calories is 500 calories, but the way it impacts your body is differently. I don't want to be running on processed food and seed oils and sugars. There's nothing wrong with having a treat, obviously, hence the s'mores I'm about to make. But I don't want to keep lying to myself and being like, oh yeah, I'll eat an entire Domino's pizza because it's carbs. I'm carb loading, I need this. There's nothing wrong with changing it up and enjoying something like that, but I really want my diet to be heavily focused on my training regimen. So if Saturday is going to be my long run of the week, Then right before that on Friday, my diet is gonna look different than it does on a Monday or Tuesday on a recovery day. This is the temporary plan I have in mind of what a week of training is gonna look like. I also wanna up my supplement game. I'm probably gonna do an entire separate video on supplements in general, but obviously right now it's wintertime, so I get out a lot less than I do in the summer. So for me, I'm adding in vitamin D, and then because people around me are getting sick all the time, I add in vitamin C as well. I'm gonna add back in creatine. That's something I have not been doing consistently, and I have a ton of creatine, so I'm gonna use some of that. And then I'm gonna keep shopping around some other supplements that I think would benefit me. So for me, I want my diet and my supplements to perfectly match my routine, my running schedule, my lifting schedule. Just like these, obviously, fits right into my running and lifting schedule. I don't know, what do we think? That looks pretty good. I'm curious though what you guys have in mind for 2024, what your mindset is, if you have any goals or any resolutions that you're trying to accomplish this year. Let me know down in the comments below. I'm curious what other people are up to and what you guys are doing, as well as let me know if you guys are doing any races, if you signed up for anything, if you have any big marathons or events coming up. Thank you guys as always for watching. Vlogmas is coming to an end very quickly, which is crazy. So a couple more days to go. We will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.